Maratul, left armer. This one is up in the air. Is it a chance of another wicket? It is an easy catch. It is another one down. Paul James, low set. And it's another one down. South Africa really throwing it all away at the moment. 7th wicket down. Doesn't look like we're going to reach the 30th over this time round.
Not if we keep playing Russian cricket. Rush in and rush out. It's the long boundary. It's into the breeze. Yes, it was a little bit short. But I'm afraid you can't take those sort of risks at the moment. I suppose if he hits it for 6, we go great shot. But this time, it's not quite there. 108 for 7. It's a sorry state of affairs for South African batting.
Yeah, it's high-risk cricket. And at the moment, just want to see someone just put up their hand and have a bit of a grit, bit of fight.
Co-pilot,
so listen,
write talking points
if we're not
based on
going
the
to win
product
this
overview
match,
document.
then at least let's fight
And
till
create a
the
chart
end.
using our audience data.
Let's go past
also,
the 40th
draft 5
over.
social posts.
But at the moment, look at that scorecard. Lachadin 5, Bulia 2, Manak 5, and the Roll scored a lovely 51. But other than that, Kamogelo period 20, now the fast bowler, and that's the only ones in double figures. Corne Botha and we got Sony in now the fast bowler.
It's not Sony that's in. It is Kachini. He is number 74. I thought he would bat before the rest. Because he does bat higher up for Southwestern Districts. He is number 74.
My apologies. Yeah, it is Kachini. I thought that Sony might have been in the sauna there. Shrunk down a little bit. My apologies. Yeah, it is Kachini. I thought that Sony might have been in a sauna there. Shrunk down a little bit. One nearly snuck through as well. That's all you need is your spinner's tail up now as well. That one nearly snuck through. Picking up an early wicket. That's all you need is your spinner's tail up now as well. Picking up an early wicket. Oh, lovely late cut. That was intentional. Down to a vacant third man. Bangladesh wouldn't mind this. Oh, lovely wouldn't mind South Africa playing shots. Intentional.
And
down to a
couple of overs ago, the difference between the total and Duckworth Lewis Stern was 31. Now it's 100 runs again. Duckworth Lewis now a couple of overs ago, the difference between the total and Duckworth Lewis Stern. How quickly things change. Now it's 100 runs again. Duckworth Lewis now, if you keep losing wickets now, it's 212. So how quickly things change, and it's going to just get worse and worse.
Shot once again.
If you keep losing wickets now.
That might have been a better option. The last shot that he, the same shot practiced. Once again. But it's the end of the over, end of 17, end of 20 overs. Option. The last shot 112 for the loss of 7. But it's the end of the over, end of 17. A bit of laughter there in the green camp. It's 112 for the loss of 7. And it's basically one person throwing the ball around in the green camp.
Not a lot. At the end of the day, it's only a game.
No, it's basically one person throwing the ball around.
As you get better, that's the main thing. You don't have to be at your best now. The World Cup at the end of the day, it's only a game. And a while away. As long as you learn, as long as you get better, I think it's a process for South Africa. You don't have to be at your best now. The World Cup is players, the right combinations. A while away. Giving the players enough exposure and experience. It's a process for South Africa, trying to find the right players, the right combinations, and also giving the longer players enough exposure and experience.
Instead of just exposing them to T20 cricket, and also maybe playing more games in the longer format, instead of just exposing them to T20 cricket. What a lovely shot there by Botha. Did that go all the way? Yes, it did. Shot there by Botha. Shot. Did that go all the way? Yes, it did. Lovely straight shot on the up.
That is a serious cricket shot. It's the first time I've seen him play, but he's been impressive. He bowled better than his figures suggested. Took that magnificent catch. He's been impressive. He bowled better than his figures suggested. Took that magnificent catch.
Even hold the pose there.
It's also one of the shots of the day.
Lovely shot. And even hold the pose there. Surprised a few of the Bangladeshis even. I think that surprised a few of the Bangladeshis. Now he pulls it, and it's going to be another boundary. It's 1 bounce 4. Now he pulls it, and it's going to be another
predictable
boundary.
From the fast bowler. I'm coming at you. I'm going to see if you can play the short one too, and he certainly can. It's nice that he's showing some fight, but we know, once again, it's not just about hitting boundaries.
Lifestyle, culture, art, business.
Now about playing the
That's at
match
the heart
scenario
of
as
why we
well.
all chose to come to LBS.
If you're going to counter punch,
So many great
make sure you
recommendations.
still play clever cricket.
Fire TV serves up the best options
field
from
is
all
set
my
now
apps in
for
one
that
place. It just gets what I'm into.
They've got mid on, a long
Get
on
into
the
more of
fence,
what
and
you're
they've
into
also
with Fire
got
TV.
deep mid wicket. That's a lovely full ball. That's a length wasn't working, so he tried to get it right to the block hole there. Length wasn't working, so he tried to get it right to the block hole there. Oh, this one just got chipped. Oh, this one just got chipped. Yes, they are. Oh, they're going to come back for the second. Yes, they are. Already from the over. 2 more runs, 12 already from the over.
Wasn't quite as convincing this time round. Looked like a little bit of a slower
Wasn't
ball.
quite as convincing this time round.
Looked like a little bit of a slower ball by the pace, but still manages the 2 runs.
Beaten
by the pace, but every run is absolutely vital. As we've now said a few times, every run is absolutely vital.
And I think it's one of those scenarios where if you're going to lose the match, let's do better than one of those scenarios where if you're going to lose the match, let's do better than we did the previous one. Let's get more runs. If you're not going to bat, set yourself small targets. Let's get more runs. Team target now. So set yourself small targets. Is this? Say team target now. Build from the scenario that we're in. Beating your own targets and then you can build from there. If you can start beating your own targets and setting your own targets, then you're really winning small battles. That's the end of 21 overs. It is goodbye to Dion. He's going to have a coffee. 124 for the last of 7. Oh, sorry, he mentioned hot chocolate a bit earlier on. 21 overs gone, 124 for 7. Corne Buerta is on 14 of 10. Caccini joined him. He's on 4. As I'm joined once again by the voice of Limpopo, the voice of the voiceless. Takalani, welcome.
Thank you, Gert Maloney.
The spinner Bashir continues. He picks up the wicket. He went for 5 runs, but
Eat, sleep, crave, repeat. Eat, sleep, crave, repeat.
Introducing Just Eat Plus. Get unlimited delivery, just $5.99 for 90 days.
Somebody say, just eat.
another late cut. We've seen Caccini doing that a couple of times, Takalani.
Yeah, it looks like a proper player, Nati Caccini. You mentioned that he bets high up for the SWD. This time down the ground by the right-hander. 124 for 7 is the score, and that means Bangladesh just need 3 wickets to win the second Youth ODI and take the series.
Now you mentioned just 3 wickets. South Africa under 19s just need 142 to win, and they got 100. 168 deliveries to do it, but the problem is they've lost 7 wickets.
Yeah, the wicket column is the issue, Gert. Maloney, they've lost just maybe too many wickets at this stage. 7 wickets to be exact, and still chasing 142, which is higher than they have scored right now. So I guess the probabilities are shifting towards the Bangladeshi side at this stage.
Look at the summary of the match there. It's Hakim scored 67, Abrar 57, Hussain 52, and it's only Jason Rolls who's really scored a bit of runs for the South Africans. He scored 51. It's after South Africa won the toss and elected to field.
Yeah, I was very fortunate to be close to the parents downstairs when Jason Rolls scores his half century, and you can see from their faces how happy they are for the captain, for the young man to score his half century, and under so much pressure. He came in when South Africa were in all sorts of bother, but he did push the team forward. Unfortunately, it was just maybe not enough to take the team home.
Giving a bit of room to work that one through the offside. Pushing for the 2 once again. Corne Botha has actually looked like a proper bat himself. He's played a lovely straight 6 where he held the post. This one worked very wristly through the offside.
Yeah, I enjoyed that 6. That was a proper cricket shot.
Oh, this one is chipped.
6.
Lands safely.
That was a proper cricket shot.
It looked like he wanted to slap that through the offside and just got a bit slower than he expected. Oh, this one is chipped.
A cry of 6.
Lands safely.
That was a proper cricket shot.
It looked like he wanted to slap that through the offside and just got a bit slower than he expected. Oh, this one is chipped.
A cry of 6.
Lands safely.
That was a proper cricket shot.
It looked like he wanted to slap that through the offside and whip through the leg side. Got a bit slower than he expected. Oh, this one is chipped.
I think the way these two are betting right now, Gert Maloney, maybe that's how bulk of the South African batsmen should have done earlier on to try and reduce the wicket, the way they lost the wicket. I think they just lost too many wickets in the first maybe 15 overs or so.
I totally agree with you. This is intelligent cricket. This is the way the top orders should have gone. But take nothing away from the Bangladeshi bowlers. They bowled magnificently well. They created their own chances. So take nothing away from the Bangladesh bowlers.
Yeah, I agree. That dismissal of Lahadin first up was proper delivery. And then also the LBW of Manak. The ball swinging back after pitching, say, middle and leg.
That's the end of the 23rd over. 128 for the loss of 7. Still requiring 138 more runs to win this match. Corne Botha is there on 18. And then Nati Kachini is on 5. Just see the spectators maybe just catching up on scores across the world. A lot of cricket being played. And for everyone listening abroad, just I'll get back to my story now. Look at everyone there just in the cold, enjoying the cricket. This one, a late cut, lovely shot. That's going to go for 4 as well. And the wrists of Corne Botha is amazing.
And the placement, Gert Maloney, it's exceptional. He has to beat 2 fielders. And didn't try to hit it too hard. It's all about the placement and the wrist work. And the ball races for 4.
Calling for the 2, calling for the 2. No, he played it with soft hands. Cacchini is very quick. He came back, so great running. 6 from 2, exactly what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, this is good batting, good batsmanship by these two, Cornebota and Enati Cacchini. Picking up 2 runs that time around. Rotating the strike. Yeah, you mentioned earlier about a lot of cricket all around. There is a lot of sports today all around.
Another single just on the offside. There's a lot of sport globally. There's golf, there's rugby, there's more cricket, there's a bit of soccer going on as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so for the South African fans, the rugby, 5 o'clock, South Africa versus Georgia. Then you've got South Africa versus New Zealand, that's the under 20. It's the rugby also, where former South African under 19 cricket player Riley Norton will be the captain of the young Springbok later on at 8 o'clock tonight.
Oh, going for the big slog sweep. Not connecting and very lucky that it missed the stumps.
Then later on, 9 o'clock, it's Banyana up against Senegal. That's the Women AFCON.
Oh, beating that backward point once again. This time it's Cacchini that said, hold on, I can play the late cut as well.
Beautifully done by Enati Cacchini. Exact same shot as Corne Bota earlier on, and exact same results. Where have they been? This is fantastic batting by these 240 for 7.
Now this partnership has gone on to 32 runs, and if you look at the run rate achieved, it's 5.8. They only need to go at 4.8. So run rate not a problem. 126 required of 156, not a problem. It's the wickets column once again. These two need to go all the way through.
Agreed. They have to bat through. One of these two has to bat through, take South Africa home.
Guided down to third man. Very happy just to rotate the strike at the moment. Is Botha. But yeah, you mentioned Norton. Earlier on, we saw him about a year or so ago in the Under-19 World Cup. He's a big lad. He's a big guy. He nearly took us out on the tables when we did the Afghanistan and India Under-19 tour. He was fielding right next to us, and the ball came, and he put in a full-length dive, and he could actually feel the earth move when he fell next to us on the table.
Yeah, what a talented young man. I'm not sure if he has made a choice of which sporting code he will pursue, seeing that is... Oh, yeah, thank you. Our co-commentator Dion just confirmed that he has actually chosen rugby as his go-to sporting codes, and you can't blame him being the captain of the side. It shows how good he is on the rugby side. So all the best to the young man and his team tonight against New Zealand.
Tell you what, the Under-19 team could have used him here. Such a talent. But looking up, looking forward, Madiona and myself discussed it earlier on as well, where this is just a building phase. got to have little victories, little targets that you want to achieve by certain times to really build up to that Under-19 World Cup for next year.
Yeah, and talking about little targets, I think the last 3 overs, the South African batters have really done well.
Oh, great fielding. Great fielding there. It's the man who scored a 50. It's Abrar there. Throwing himself to the left. And the Bangladeshis also have just quieted down a little bit. They've just calmed down a tad. Oh, lovely shot through the onside. Inati Kachini. Great shot, length on it. Through mid-wicket, 4 runs.
Yeah, shot of the day for me. From Inati Kachini. Beautifully done through that mid-wicket region for 4. Mid-on fielder, absolutely no chance. This is beautiful batting by Inati Kachini and Corne Bota here. Pushing on with the partnership. And I think you spoke about the small targets, talking about the team, but I think in this match it's all about the small targets. They need to take the deficit to just under 100 runs and then see what happens from there. But these two, they've really been batting well. Inati Kachini and Corne Bota, who's on 26. Fantastic partnership. You also spoke about the Bangladeshi fielders being quite a bit. And I think it's due to this partnership is starting to frustrate them.
Now we see a new bowler coming into the attack, Sadin Islam. That's the right-hander. This is their leggy. Very good leg spinner. Nice tall leg spinner as well. What we understand, he's got an amazing wrong one that actually turns into the right-handers. Just see from that first delivery, he's got a great wrist action. Big appeal and given. And that's the end of Corne Bota. Shadin Islam, second ball into the attack, and he gets rid of the 8th wicket of the South Africans.
Yeah, I think Corne Bota struggling to pick up Shadin Islam there. Good bowling package this by Bangladesh. We saw the fast bowlers doing the damage, fasting up. Now the spinners coming to play and picking up that crucial wicket. Yeah, beautiful delivery. That didn't pick it up at all. And that's the 8th wicket down for South Africa. 145 for 8. And by that, can we say South Africa's hopes are now gone?
Well, JJ Basson coming in. You'll probably want to rectify there. We don't mind being wrong up here. It was a lovely little innings by Corne Bota, 26 of 20. And again, little discussion that Corne and myself had. Just the 3 matches there. Striker of 150, so he's not going to hang around. The discussion we had is especially about the leg spinner. The lower order has got a tendency not to pick a leg spinner in flight or in variation.
Yeah, JJ Basson with those long levers of his, maybe we gonna be treated for some entertainment here towards the back end of this match. When I was speaking to a friend of mine about JJ Basson, he just say, you know, Marco Jansen is JJ Basson.
And we actually said that he's a spitting image, also, or shall we say a shadow image of Marco Jansen, tall, lanky, same build. This one just going across the left-hander. See him just pointing at it. 145 for the loss of 8. Previous match they got bowled out for 150. Then that was in the 33rd over. I beg your pardon, they got bowled out for 155. South Africa. So their team target must be, let's just get over that. But yeah, very disappointing outing, 2 games in a row with the bat for the South Africans. But I say this again, take nothing away from these under-19 Bangladesh bowlers. They've bowled brilliantly, and every change that's been made has produced a wicket. And that's a maiden wicket for Shaheen Islam.
Yeah, also what impresses me was the field placement. Dion spoke about the angles when they were placing their fielders. It was just so good how they were bowling, how they placed their fielders, and they were able to put South Africa under pressure early on with the ball. The fast bowlers did the damage. And I mean, in this first format of the game, first 10 overs, you're looking at maybe losing 1, maybe as the maximum wicket, but South Africa lost around 3 wickets, and if you're chasing 265, that's a tall order.
Just trying to run this one down to third man. Isinata Kachini. Don't think Bangladesh will mind too much if he gets a single.
Yeah, but there is signs in this South African batting lineup. We saw the skipper's innings leading from the front. Corner Bota. So there is really some players, if they can put their hands up, they can really
join our
put this Bangladeshi side under a lot of pressure, more especially in the third and final ODI, just to salvage some pride.
Uplift others and shine your light with lots of entertainment on the 23rd of August 2025 at Sobani Center Level 2 from midday to 8 p.m. at only 50,000
going for the big shot, it's up in the air.
And 2 million at table of
2 bounces to the fielder there, not going to get there. JJ was so very eager to come back for the second, but
powered by
the one.
Mimi's Glamour Palace right now. Print Creations,
very early for a single
The Sanctuary, Mami Gadgets, Flory Flower World, JJ Sound, together with Rashida Veils
Second run,
and
he
Makeup.
didn't even run that single hard. He was just
Executive
joking.
Media. Focus, innovate, succeed. Woman Up. Raw unscripted talks.
It is a Saturday, sawa ziba nnya zennyini wano e Uganda era nga buba bwa kumakya ne bw'otulaba wano ffe tuli very very sober, tetwagenze mu bidongo.
Nice drive there by the tall JJ Basson.
Woman Up buli kaseera eba esimbudde era nga raw unscripted talks tojja n'otandika okuba nga weekwasa
2 deliveries to go in the 27th over. Only 2 more wickets for Bangladesh to clinch the series.
In this show,
Got 2-0 up with 1 to go.
The fellow women okubanga teweesibira mu nyumba, don't feel out of place, togamba nti lwaki nze, no, we're here to empower each other. Era nga olunaku olwaleero omulamwa gwa leero kansuubire nti oli ready. Abaana ab'obuwala bayitiridde okubanga bafuuka basingo mothers.
This one is flat batted, not that far. Got big on him, it's hit him right on the splice of the bat.
Yeah, I was looking for the leg side, the mid-wicket region. Didn't time it at all.
Surprisingly, he's a lawyer. And she is a lawyer herself. Oh. But her workmates, being a lawyer...
it has really gone very quiet in the middle.
They've been to different... You know, when you have the money, the cue codes...
Oh, lovely shot. Over backward point.
Untouchable.
Great work there in the deep as well.
Is my name.
Fantastic work. It looks like it was Islam there. All the work there running, and now he's got to come in and bowl. It is 149 for the loss of 8.
Beautiful.
It is after 27 overs. And again, looking at the run rate, South Africa's right up there. We're keeping up with the run rate. It's the wickets column that's the problem.
Now, we've been saying this since the beginning of the innings. I don't think 265 was a big total for South Africa to chase, but it's how they lost wicket in clutters that's the problem, more especially first 15 overs. If you're 6 down in this format of the game, you'll always be in trouble, but the run rate is never an issue. You only have 2 wickets now. 2 wickets in hand, and you still need about 117 runs to win the match, so that's a big task.
That is a mentality nga yali yadda abaana b'obuwala nti bwe naazaala muntu ono ngenda kuba mukutte Angela ekyo kye twali tuwuliddeko nti kasitanzaala kasitanvaamu ekiwanga ono nga mmaze okumunyweza abawange. Is that mentality still working in this day and age?
Shadeen Islam still yet to concede a run.
Anta bawala abasinga kati walaba nti omusajja actually when they see a man ayina ssente like mu abasajja nga asobola okufayongula family agikwasaganya bulungi naga nange kamuzaale muno wange ajja kuba bwaki sinakindi gwe omuzaalamu kufuna abali be balina
naye ng'ate abasajja kambabulireko bangi abatusanze nga balina bakyala baabwe. But because
I think that was a bit more wishful thinking appeal there. Was hitting him on the boot outside leg stump. 3 to go.
But because you see this man being
3 deliveries to go in the
all the empire
28.
This man. No tomera, no tandiko kubanga okaba. Temwayogera kubyamwana, but because of what you see with this man.
I remember there's even a time we had a celebrity here in Uganda.
Oh, slog sweep coming around the wicket. And Basson says, hold on, I can reach that. That's up and over the houses once again.
It's all about the long levers from JJ Basson. It was in his zone, in his slot. Just look at that, he fetch it and hits it over the boundary rope.
Joint 32 red. I'm going welcome bonus.
It's a maximum. It takes him over 150. It's 155. Exactly where they ended up in the first game. So it looks like they'll pass that score. 155 for the loss of 8. And you can still see the conversation between the two is, if we can stick around, we only need 111. We still got 134 deliveries to get there. Let's see how deep we can take this.
Yeah, small total. Go under 100, go under 80, then under 50. Then all of a sudden, the game changes.
Those are the first runs that Islam conceded. 2 deliveries to go in his second.
It is only educative.
Very good cricket, just a single.
Not going to
look at Basson, he's ready to come back for the second, but it's a bit unfair running.
What value
he gives 1 and Kachini needs to give about 3 steps.
To our children's education.
Let the tours add value.
No crisps, baby.
Last ball in the 28th.
Accidents usually just happen. Let us be vigilant with the drivers that take on our children.
That's the end of the over. And we'll have come to change. As I'll be joined by Dion and say bye-bye to Gert Malone.
Yes. Ombanga mna temujja kumalako kudda ngaffe baakola batusabe ennaku 3 they book for them hotels they did what nga buchimba kifuna bamanga obudde tebakwata abana mba booking ye hotel bebake ne driver yebake mwana ayi mukajja kubeera fresh.
Welcome back, Dion. Thank you. It's good to be back. Might be the last 7 overs that we do commentary.
Just like that.
Things go well.
okubanga atasaba owokucaca amuwe essimu okubira taata we taata okubira abisunalaga mwana aliwa ali ku chachi
kale nyinza okwanguwa ne muno
bwemba mpaddeyo omwana wange akasente kange mba nkerekereza si lwakuba nti mbadde siina kyekikakozesa naye mba nkakuwadde omwana wange muleka enjoyinge oba ogenda kuvuga ovuge ng'ate munnange omwana oyo omufaako
omwana wange gyasomera we part of the tour nga buli ekigenda amaaso batuweereza ebifaananyi
naffe bebakola they send every step tutuuse wano they update us tuli wano abaana balidde emmere bweti era balidde ku nnyama era biki they update you and everything they do
nga batuweereza
we are sleeping here those are responsible schools bannange.
Exactly, that is all we had for you today on
but before that are you winding up?
I like how they
mbadde nsaba buli mawe yakalowoozi kakasembayo on our topic
nze nga era ebyange bikugambye nti mukwano omwana bw'oba omuweezinga oba ogunacaringa owulire facts about life mulekerawo okuyimba abaana bammwe realities of life bagenda ate bafune ebizibu tojja kwesonyiwa
nze nga saba abakyala we do empowerment tukole sente twene n'obusobozi bano abaami bakoma otujooga abaami bano batya abakyala abali empowered abalina sente zaabwe kubanga omukyala alina sente alina eddoboozi so let's make money tusobole okubeera n'abaana betusobola olabirira betwesobolera
nze pointi yange esembayo egenda eri abaami bw'omanyi wakeera ku makya n'ozaala mu muntu oyo omwana ng'oli shuwa nti omwana wuwo tebiriko nti bamukusibyeko mbadde nsaba obeera taata omulungi because obeera taata omulungi n'omwana we example gy'omuwa omwana we anaakula ng'alaba olabirira awaka obutata mulungi obalabiridde naye muli akula agamba nti taata yandabirira sisobola kusulawo omusaayi gwange kyenzadde abawange nina omulabira asome osobole okubeera taata omulungi bw'oba manyi ng'omukazi wamunyigira n'omukyawa obukyayi buleke ku mukazi tobuleka ku mwana omwana we talina musango ogenda kera ku makyanga weetaaga omwana wo nomulabako akasembayo ng'omwami gwotunyumiza naye bikozi omukazi yakunyigira tekigenda soboka abakazi tuli soft osobola okudda n'okola ekintu kitono nnyo bwe kino ekinziza nenkuleko omwana wo n'obeera naye so men who are out there please look for your kids ensi eyonoonese kijja kuluma nnyo bw'olikera ku makya n'otuna mu TV ng'omwana we bamukubya bbi kiri kuluma obulamu bwo bwonna toli ensonyiwa so mbadde nsaba come back to your senses mulabirire abaana temusulawo baana mukazi muleke itsoke naye mulabirire abaana don't forget it's woman up every Saturday saawa 4 ez'okumakya
subscribe like share comment wennyini akommenti nga tukwebaza
thank you so much for watching
have a beautiful weekend
with the ball also we have allowed Bangladesh to get away and I think this series is
Executive Media. Focus, innovate, succeed.
Win the game.
If you just look at the opposites that we had. When,
sure,
we
there were probably more productive ways to spend your time, but
loss.
You crush levels, build empires, slice through at high speed for no logical reason. The group chat's like, we're coming out. But does outside go, when you win? Never. So grab an ice-cold Pepsi Max and conquer on, you shape-matching legend. Some say time wasting. You say extreme focused training with thumbs. Pepsi Max, thirsty for more.
I need a real passion project. Then it came to me. Tailgate.
I love my football and I love a good time. And now there's time for me to do both. So I've teamed up with Dabble to start my very own tailgate business. Yes, that's right. You need a tailgate in a hurry this season? Well, visit the website and let's get the party started.
We're not doing everything we can.
We're leaving stones unturned.
There's something more we could be doing.
The UK spends less on medicines than other European countries, which means UK patients don't always get the widest range of treatments available. Find out how the pharmaceutical industry is working to change this at ourcommongoal.org.uk.
Just gone for 7 runs so far. Has picked up 1 wicket.
And this is also probably something that we need. Gert and I spoke about it earlier. You need a leg spinner or a mystery spinner to come in the middle and take wickets. Here's another opportunity, just short.
Yeah, I think that fielder in the deep didn't pick it up early enough. He was just a few seconds late. Maybe we would have got a chance there to take that catch, but good effort in the end. Yeah, I think that's something the production line, the production pipeline might have to think about it. That mystery spinner. I was fortunate enough to work during the 2024 down the ground this time around series between Afghanistan and India and South Africa, and I can tell you now, South Africa.
So you've made up your mind.
Struggle against
you want to start a poultry farm, but you're not.
Spinner called Kazamfa, who end up playing for the national side. So that's something that South Africa needs to start to think about.
Certain which one to go with?
Produce
layers
those kind of spinners.
Umbrellas.
How we can
which one is more profitable? Which one will give you more money? Which one is easier to handle? Which one will suit you well? That's what I'm going to talk about. So please stick around, and then I'm going to tell you why I chose layers. Why I went
break open the game in the middle.
Layers and not broilers. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Daniel. I'm very passionate about poultry farming. If you're new to the channel, I talk about poultry farming in all the different ways, so that I get to teach you and help you make money from poultry farming. And then if you come back and you're already a subscriber, welcome back. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe.
The end is near for South Africa, unfortunately.
Hit that notification bell. What's the purpose of subscribing?
This time,
if you're going to miss everything. So hit that notification bell, and don't forget to like this video and comment. So if you have to start a poultry farm, it can get quite tricky.
Whatever they've
You're quite certain that you want to go the poultry direction, but then you don't know whether you should do broilers or you should do layers, and then there are the other things, the local chickens, and the mixed breeds, the improved Kenyages, the broilers, the noilers, depending on which country you're in. It can get quite complex. In this video in particular, I'm going to talk about the layers and the broilers, because we all know there is not a lot of information out there. So I'm here to help you decide, choose which one should you go with. So there are a number of factors involved, and this includes things like how much time do you have, how much money do you have, are you good at risk taking? If you weigh all these things, they will determine which one are you more likely to go with. First things first.
Now that I use Monday Service, AI makes solving tickets my form of meditation. Monday Service is a ticketing platform.
Hey guys, so I'm on my goat farm, and as you guys can see, it's really rocky. And in the distance, right there, you can see the mountains and the hills. Very beautiful. Now, this goat farm is an 18-acre goat farm that I do have on a really steep hill. That's why you guys are able to see, the hills and the mountains in the distance. It's really beautiful here, guys. Very, very beautiful. But these 18 acres, I want to be able to utilize to feed about, maybe 300, 400, 500 goats and sheep. And if someone has pasture, proper pasture, it's actually possible, to feed 200, 300, 400 goats and sheep using 18 or 20 acres. Unfortunately, I don't have pastures. So as you guys can see in the distance, you can see that the place has been cleared. So I have about maybe 60, 70 goats and sheep, and they graze on this area. I also do have 2 guys that look after them. So in the morning, maybe at around 11, they will get them out and they'll come and feed them on the pasture and things like that. And then in the evening, at around this time, 5:30, 6 p.m., they'll bring them back and take them into, the courthouse, which is on this here. Currently, I've been thinking of how I can utilize this land to actually, grow the goats and the sheep to a bigger number. So what I have decided to do, guys, is that I have decided to plant pasture on this land. Yeah. So as you guys can see, it's still very rocky. I mean, very, very rocky. But grass can certainly grow here. So whilst I may not be able to use like machinery to cut it down and things like that, I can use people to cut it down. 18 acres is not too big, so I can get people to cut it down. The biggest problem would be how to carry it from the bottom of the hill, which is down that side, to the top of the hill to feed the goats. Because you guys know that I have a goat house, as you guys might say, I have a goat house on this hill. And right now I'm going to put a chain link fence around.
Showing their experience, as we mentioned earlier. Some of them do have first-class cricket experience.
Around the area so that, you know, they can have a play area and things like that. And it's at the very top of the hill. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to plant pasture, and in order to be able to carry that grass from the bottom of the hill to the top of the hill, I got myself donkeys. So as you guys can see, I have 2 donkeys. Yeah. This is one of the donkeys. We'll zoom into it right there. And somewhere at the top there, you can see another donkey. Right in the rocks. These donkeys are crazy grazers. Yeah? They graze like from the ground. And like they can even pick out, like, I think they even literally even pick out roots. Yeah, they really graze from the ground. Yeah? You can see them right there. They're crazy grazers. They literally clear the place. It's crazy. So you guys can see that despite the very rocky areas, we have soil in between the patches of grass.
But they deserve it. They deserve to be excited. We were talking about the weather a few minutes ago, Dion. Look at how bright and sunshine it is now. It was about gloomy in the last, say, 2 minutes, 3 minutes or so. But the sun is out now.
But it's still cold.
It's still cold, yeah. That's this side of the world. Just 1 wicket away to clinch the victory is Bangladeshi side, 160 for 9. As we saw the new man in his Sony, and then JJ Basson, the left-hander, the tall left-hander, just plays it on the offside. Looking for 2. He has been looking to take 2s, and his partner is really disappointing. And is that a run out? Yes, it is, and that means that's the game. That's the game between these 2 sides, and Bangladesh has won the match. JJ Basson was looking for a run there, but Sony didn't support him at all, and that's the end of JJ Basson, meaning that's the end of the match, and Bangladesh has won the second Youth ODI.
I'm afraid there was never 2 runs in that one. I think he was a bit optimistic here, JJ Basson. Wasn't the best throw in the world. It didn't need to be because he was so far down, and as easy as you get, and sometimes you expect this when number 10 and 11 are batting, but clinical, efficient by Bangladesh. They deserve this. South Africa, they're going to have to go back to the drawing board and try and find a way to somehow win the last Youth ODI and just have a little bit of honour restored going into what will be a big cricket season in general in South Africa.
Yeah, not a good effort with the bat at all for South Africa. They only managed to bat just over 30 overs, and they only add 6 runs to the score. They were able to score in the first Youth ODI just 161 all out at this stage. And look at that, Bangladesh winning this match by 104 runs.
They were excellent. Were put into bat and got off to a great start thanks to Abrar. And then the rest of the batters also chipped in. Paul James was good with the ball towards the end, but not enough penetration for South Africa to restrict Bangladesh under a competitive total. And unfortunately with the ball, Bangladesh, well, unfortunately for South African supporter, Bangladesh under 19 started really well, got early wickets, never allowed South Africa to get going. Jason Rolls as captain did his best, but unfortunately not enough support. Cornay Botha played a good hand, but in the end Bangladesh just too good for the home side.
Yeah, the pick of the bowlers from the Bangladesh side, for me, it's Al Fahad picking up those 2 wickets early on in the power play, putting South Africa under pressure. and then picking up that wicket of Lahadin inside the power play. What a delivery that was. You spoke about the betting cards for South Africa. Jason Rhodes, the skipper, scoring 51. Corne Botha did put his hand up, scoring 26. Kamukhelo Piri, the wicket keeper, scoring 20, and Enati Kitini scoring 17. And in the end, it was not good enough. South Africa losing this match, Bangladesh winning by 104 runs.
Welcome back to Benoni. It is a post-match presentation where Bangladesh, once again, the under-19s, are victorious in the second Youth ODI. Mr. Birkenstock's match referee is going to hand out the Man of the Match award that goes out to the man who's taken 2 wickets and also scored a magnificent 67, the captain, Tamin, Man of the Match. Same time, just to have a chat with the captain, James, Mr. Rolls. Come closer, please. Tough day at the office. You won the toss, elected to field. How do you feel the new ball went for you guys?
Definitely, we had a clear plan up front. I think they batted quite well with the overcast conditions, but they batted quite well throughout. And yeah, with our batting, I think there's some key points we can take away. I think the ball started spinning a lot more in the afternoon. I think they capitalized definitely on that.
New ball once again did the trick for the Bangladeshis. Looks like we're struggling just a little bit with that new ball, the openers.
Yeah, definitely. They're alpha hard, quite tall but bumpy guy. Better today up front. I think we showed a lot more intent, and I think that's going to be our way of playing.
And the intent kind of started with you, didn't it? Your first 50 for this tournament?
Yeah, I think it was a good knock, but I definitely would want to see the team over.
Fantastic. Well done and good luck in the third ODI. Now the man of the match and also the captain of Bangladesh. Please come in for a chat. I just heard something there, Captain. Fantastic, Tommy. It doesn't look like it's the first time that you got that reward.
No, it's just first one. Before I just made it this first one.
Fantastic. You guys did extremely well. You saw off the new ball. And also, the one thing that put you apart from the South Africans was the partnerships that you built during your batting.
I think that time I just coming to ball and wicket taking because they are bearing to hit it off every balls to me and maybe this side Arthur also. So I just think to like dot balls hitting and we are skipping it.
Fantastic. Your own innings, you're happy with it? You got a couple of other 50s partners with you as well, but your own innings, you're happy with it?
I just not happy too much, but I just happy too because when you score run 50 and you win the match, you know what is the feeling.
Winning the match is all is about. Congratulations, you've clinched the victory. One more to go. You excited about that one?
Yeah, obviously excited about that.
Fantastic. Good luck for the last ODI. Thank you very much. Well done to Bangladesh, clinching the series. They go ahead 2-0. It is Willowmoore Park. It's one more to go on Tuesday. Join us for that last Youth ODI.
Excuse me.
Starting a WordPress site can be hard, so we removed the hard part by giving you a head start.